Yo, what is going on, guys? It is SomberHD here, bringing you guys back a brand new video. Now, in today's video, sorry for not uploading for Monday and Tuesday and last week. I was busy. I was out of town that week. I was not on my PlayStation at all. Just got back on Tuesday, which I'll probably hopefully upload this on today. And if not, you'll probably be seeing this on a Friday. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly just tell you guys why my personal opinion. I know this is gonna be like sensitive topic and everything, but this is my opinion on as to why I think Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was a really good game and why it was so good. Let's get right into it. So first of all, starting out with the multiplayer for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, minus the exosuits and jumping and all of that, I think the multiplayer was pretty good, minus some of the unbalanced weapons, like the PPSH, you know all those like overpowered weapons that you'd get in the black market that like are impossible to get. I don't even know how I got the H-Lug Sport, honestly. That was just out of straight up luck. I got it out of like a a weapon bribe. I was happy, but like that gun is overpowered. That this is like, it's just the XMC is like the most overpowered gun in that game. They nerfed it, then they buffed it, then they nerfed it. Either way, whatever they did, it was overpowered regardless. But other than that, I think the maps were pretty good. They were pretty balanced. It wasn't that easy to spawn kill and everything because the maps were decently sized. You know, you had the occasional spawn kills, and I'm not saying that the multiplayer was perfect, obviously, because there's no perfect game unless you want to consider Modern Warfare 2 or 3. But other than that, no multiplayer in Call of Duty is that perfect to where like this is replayable. I mean, shoot, this game was replayable through so many years. Like this game in like 2015, I think, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'll probably put like if it was wrong or right. But shoot, bro, they still got people playing it today. And I know they still have like people playing Black Ops 1, but like a game like this that got so much hate and backlash, and then it got positive feedback as well. I'm surprised that a lot of people were still playing it. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are still playing it today. So if I had to rate multiplayer out of 10, I'd give it like a 7, 6 or 7. I mean, it is pretty fun, and it still is really fun. And I personally like multiplayer. But let's jump right into zombies. Zombies. Now we're gonna start with zombies. Don't diss me. Don't leave me any hate. This is just my opinion. Don't forget that. In my personal opinion, I think Black Ops Zombies was the best Black Ops Zombies there is. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but you know, in the higher rounds it gets so boring and it's so easy with gobblegums and pack-a-punch and double pack-a-punch and everything. Well, for some people that's a controversy. Some it is, some it isn't. My opinion, I agree. The higher rounds, the more OP things get, like guns, weapons, thunder guns, all that stuff, Wonder Waffles, all that stuff. It does get boring. Even with friends, sometimes it does get boring. I realize that. But in my opinion, like, especially considering how many of the maps that they put in, I think they put in the most maps and DLCs there is. From what I know, from my knowledge that I know of, they had DLC 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the Giant. They have the Rise and Jack, Rise of Revelations, Goddard Provi, and those are the 4 original maps. And if you include Shadows of Evil, then that's 5 maps. But those are the 4 DLCs. Plus, get this, plus fan favorite maps such as Origins, Moon, Zespo no Shima, a whole bunch, Nocturne, and a whole bunch of other maps, Viruct, all that jazz. They put in a whole bunch. I think it was either 7 or 9. I don't remember the exact amount, but they put in freaking the original maps. Now that's like 4. That's 5. Plus how many maps they are that they put in that one DLC pack. Think about that. That's crazy. Like the fact that they put in an extra DLC for us is just blows my mind. And I like I said before, I think that's as much DLCs that's ever been put in. Alright, Now, gobblegums. Gobblegums, yes, some of them are overpowered. It was something new. You have to try something and see if the shark bites. If it doesn't, then you pull it out. Pause. But I think that gobblegums were fun, and I'm sad that they didn't bring it back in Black Ops 4. Now, there was a post that I saw on Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me, go follow me. That's self-promo, at SomberHD official. And I think the gobblegums were pretty good. But I did see this one post that said Black Ops 1 had the best campaign, which I agree, that campaign was epic. Then I saw another post that said Black Ops 2 has the best multiplayer. Black Ops 3 has the best zombies, and indeed I do agree with that. But that leads, where does Black Ops 4 fall into place? Multiplayer is pretty fun when you don't run into sweats and people that just freaking spam their weapons and everything. There was no campaign, so I can't rate that. Zombies, I know a lot of people, the OG Black Ops people that played the original zombies, or even Black Ops 3 zombies, dislike, most of them at least, dislike the Black Ops 4 zombies. In my opinion, I personally dislike it too. I was hyped up for it, but it just doesn't feel the same to me, and they wanted to change it up again for people who are new to zombies, new to Black Ops, and they want to make it new and fresh content for everybody, so they changed it up a lot. You can now pick your own perks. In my opinion, I prefer the old zombies. I know a lot of people say, oh no, I like the new zombies, but in my opinion, this is my opinion, I prefer the old zombies. Maps on Black Ops 3 zombies are pretty trainable. I like the fact that they brought back the Wonder Wall, the Thunder Gun, and I'm happy that they remastered the Giant from, shoot, I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry, I forgot what it's called. But I'm glad that they remastered that and gave it a classic special for people who play that never got to play it. I, for one, never got to play it in Black Ops 1 because at the time I was a kid. I didn't really buy any DLCs or anything like that. So I never got to experience it, but it's cool now that I do get to experience it. It's maybe not the same, but still, a remaster is a remaster, and I'm just grateful that I got to do it. Now the perks, I like the fact that they had, you know, the electric cherry, that jet daiquiri, stamina up, meal kick, speed cola, juggernaut, quick revive, widow's wine, all that. And they introduced a brand new perk, widow's wine, which I think is pretty cool. If you have jug and widow's wine, you're set for the whole entire game, for at least self-defense. But, you know, you have your other perks like stamina up, speed cola. You know, it's cool that they're experimenting and making new perks and everything. And I thought it was cool that they added, like, the old guns, like the RPK, I think it was. They added the M18. They added a whole bunch of old. And the FE40, that was pretty cool that they added that in as a patch update, considering how old the game was. I think they added it in like 2017 or 16. I'm not sure. I'm not good with my dates exactly, but I do know that Treyarch did do pretty good on Black Ops 3 Zombies. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would rate it. I'd give it a good solid 9 to 8. But let's move on to the campaign. Get ready for this one. Oh boy, where to start with a campaign? Might I tell you, this is why they did not make a Black Ops 4 campaign, for this exact reason. Why are you putting spaceships? I get it, this is an advanced game, but why are you putting spaceships? That's Infinite Warfare's job. I didn't know I was playing Star Wars. But nah, real talk, Black Ops 3 campaign was, honestly, I did not like it. To be honest, it didn't have anything really to do with the previous Call of Duty campaigns, or even resorted anything similar to it. I think Black Ops 4's story mode had more relevance to the freaking Black Ops original Black Ops campaign than Black Ops 3, which is pause. I think Black Ops 4 had a better campaign than Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4 didn't even have one. But they did have a Nightmares mode, and they had a regular campaign mode. I did complete the original Black Ops 3 campaign mode. I don't have any footage of it because I wouldn't record any of it. But I do have some Black Ops 3 Nightmare Mode footage that I did record. You guys can go check it out. It's part 4 of Nightmare Mode with Chap and Corey. Go check it out. Leave a like. It's a pretty good video. But honestly, I'd rather play the Nightmare Mode rather than the campaign. Now, I really like the fact that they made it that not only can you play the campaign with your friends, but the fact that they made it zombies. You're killing zombies instead of humans. Well, I mean, you do kill some humans, and you kill robots, which I think was actually pretty cool in my opinion. The fact that you're able to play it with your friends, this makes it even all the better. The fact that I was able to record footage and laugh and joke around with my friends just made the campaign actually a little bit good. But the campaign versus Nightmare Mode, the only difference is you're killing zombies rather than humans. But you still do kill robots in both modes. But if I had to rate the campaign, I'd give it 4 out of 10, the least. 4 to 5. I didn't like it. I didn't really care for it at all. Missions, they were okay, kind of bland. And another thing that was different than in the Nightmare is that you can also have your exo jump just right off the bat. You don't have to earn it later on like you do in like the campaign Nightmare. You just earn it right away. But that's about it. And like, I don't really have much to say because I didn't really pay attention much to the storyline, to be honest, because the story went kind of bland and it didn't keep me intrigued as it did in Black Ops 1 and 2. The campaign wasn't for me. I'd rather play freaking the Infinite Warfare campaign over this any day. Well, maybe no. Maybe not. What would you guys choose? Black Ops 3 campaign or Infinite Warfare campaign? My opinion, maybe Black Ops 3 campaign. I didn't care for Infinite Warfare either. I actually disliked it a lot. I'd rather play Black Ops 3 campaign than Infinite Warfare at all. No hate, sorry, that's just my opinion. I know you guys are gonna say Infinite Warfare is underrated. That may be true, but still, it's just not for me. That's just not my case. Next, there was a lot of things in here, a lot of things to cover because there was a lot packed in this game, which is why it also made this game so good. So let's get right in to Dead Ops Arcade 2.
I take those motherfuckers back down, damn it. You didn't help me and take those fucking balls.
Oh man, where to start off with Dead Ops Arcade 2? Let's start off with the fact that with the original Dead Ops Arcade 1, I didn't play it very much, but from what I played, it was pretty good. But I prefer definitely Dead Ops Arcade 2 because I just find it more fun, more playable than the original one. Also the fact that you can play with your friends. I didn't really play with any friends. I was mostly a solo player back as a kid, so I don't know if you could play with your friends in Dead Ops Arcade 1. But I find it really cool that they did bring it back, and it is really fun. So for me and my friends to play every once in a while. I found it cool how they made it like first person. That was really cool. I just really do and still will always enjoy playing Dead Ops Arcade with my friends, having laughs and all that jazz. However, I did find it a little bit difficult to pass some levels. Like, the higher you go, yes, of course, they're always going to be more challenging, but some are just like straight up like, how am I supposed to avoid that? But, I did find it pretty cool that, you know, once again, they did bring it back, which is always cool to see old game modes and everything come back to a newer game. You know, it's always good to see that. It makes you remember the good nostalgic days, you know, when nobody was sweating, you know? Montages for sniping was still a thing. I get like all these Fortnite montages. Anyway, off topic. Another reason why I think this made also Black Ops 2 really, really good is because you never got bored of doing zombies. When you beat the campaign, you know, you had zombies. If you got bored of zombies, you go to the multiplayer. If you got bored or angry of it, you get off of that and you go on to Dead Ops Arcade 2. It's not one of the many other reasons why I love Black Ops 3, because it's just like you never really run out of content. unless, like, you know, the game is as old as it is, you know. There's really not much content to make out of it, but back then, there was so much to make out of it. It was it's still a fun game to play, but when a game gets a certain age, it stops its replayability, but the fact that it was made in, like, 2015, and it's still replayable to this day is quite amazing. It's just amazing. Like, you know, you run out of, you get bored of Dead Ops Arcade 2, you move on to Free Run. That's what we're about to talk about now. Let's get right into it. Gosh dang it, man, I just recorded the rest of this video, and none of my audio recorded, because I had my thing on mute. God dang it, SMH. God. Well, what I was saying, I'm gonna have to restate it all again. Free Run. Back to the shark biting thing, you know, with the, you know, they're trying something new, and in my opinion, I liked it. The reason I liked it is because, you know, it's a free run. I know this is like old footage, but like in the past, like me and my friends would like race to see who had the better times. We'd screenshot it, and the thing is about this thing, at the time when this game came out, Free Run was popping off. So many people were doing speedruns on it, like scissors, and a whole bunch of people to see who had the fastest runs. And it was just cool to see the whole community coming together to see who would beat each other and be the fastest. I thought it was pretty cool. Another thing that I thought was like, another thing that made the free run pretty good was the fact that you always wanted to have the best time. Now I know since this footage is pretty old, it took me forever to find this footage. You have no idea how many clips I have, guys. But I went way back to the Black Ops 3 days, and I found this old footage. And I know back today, 2 minutes isn't good. And I know back then, people have better times than me. I'm not saying I'm the best at free run, but it was still pretty fun to do. But you know, all those reasons why Call of Duty Black Ops 3, why I personally liked it so much, was not only because, you know, it was different, but for those reasons, like the campaign, you know, Nightmares though was way better than the campaign, even though they're basically the same thing. I just enjoyed it way more. Multiplayer was pretty fun, and the zombies, loved it, would play it. My favorite game mode out of the whole entire thing, so made me jump into zombies again. You know, Black Ops 4 zombies, and just so much in this one game made so much fun, made it replayable for so many years. Call of Duty in my eyes, Black Ops 3 in this case, will always be a great Call of Duty. It's an underrated one. Not many people like it. Some people like it. It's a contradictory of good games. And it's personally one of my favorite Call of Duties. Probably in the top 5, to be honest. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. And, of course, as usual, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out. See you guys later. Bop.